Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Man's Bowtie Garage. Got Dale and CJ here with me. And Dale, this is a little bit different episode, ain't it?
A little different. We're doing a little Christmas special today.
Yeah, we're going to recap our 2023 season right now. And
Possibly, and we're going to talk a little bit about maybe what we're going to get into in 2024 for y'all. So sit back, and I hope you enjoy the coverage. One main thing, we appreciate each and every one of y'all that has liked, shared, and subscribed to our channel to get us over the 800 mark this year. That means so much to all three of us. It really does. And hopefully we can keep continuing doing great coverage for y'all and bring you better and better coverage, and hopefully we'll keep growing in the next years to come. So here we go. So Dale, what was your favorite thing for the 2023 season?
Oh man, favorite thing, that's a hard one. I like the Fall Revival, but honestly, I think my favorite show was probably the Triple Crown Ride.
Triple Crown.
Yeah.
CJ? For what little bit you did get to go this year?
I don't know. I don't know. I liked them all that I got to go to.
But the one thing, you got your truck on the road
Yeah,
finally.
so I'll be able to go to more this coming year and hopefully get some more video in.
Well, for me, you know, I'm torn like Dale is between two. But now I'll tell you another show that I really liked in the spring, of course, so hopefully Dale and CJ will get to take vehicles to it, was the Chevys and the Smokies.
Yep.
That was a really good inaugural show, and it's coming back next year. Of course, Triple Crown Ride was absolutely amazing. You know, me and Dale, we got, you know, honored real big at that show. And like he said, the CTM Fall Revival as well. It's unreal how many trucks they can get in one place in one day.
Yep.
So, but, you know, here's a little bit of coverage of what we've done this year. So we're going to tap into that, and you can see what we've done this year. So here's a little bit of a recap. y'all, hope you enjoyed that little short snippet of our 2023 season. So now, what there?
On the 2024.
And starting out in 2024, the first show that I know of that we're going to try our best to go to, we always go spectate at, never really took any vehicles to it, but they usually have a good swap meet and good amount of cars, and that is the Cabin Fever Rock Run, which is Wednesday.
January 13th and 14th.
And then after that,
Would be the Performance Automotive Swap Meet in Gray.
Which is January 26th through 28th.
and CJ, it's a big swap meet.
I mean, I bought a hood there last year for a good deal. I mean, you always find something there.
And, you know, I know it's the show before it's named Cabin Fever, but the swap meet's really Cabin Fever because it gets you out and see all your car friends and stuff. And
I mean, that's really the first show of the year.
as far as the swap meet and stuff.
Swap meet and stuff.
Well, then what we got after that?
And then after that, we got Chevys and the Smokies, which is March 15th and 16th. That's a really good show.
Yeah, I went to it last year. That was an inaugural show last year. And the guys, Steve Jinks and Greg Harris that put that show on, they took, they're kind of meshing the Corvette Expo and the Chevys and the Smokies together and making one big Chevy event, but it's still going to be a split show with Corvette Expo and Chevys and Smokies. So if you're a Chevrolet fan, Corvette fan, anything, I mean, they had a great selection of Chevelles there last year. They had Camaros, trucks.
I mean, that's a good thing because you get your truck people and your car people together.
That's it.
Yeah.
And you got your Corvette on there, so everybody be ready for some, you know, white tennis shoes and some blue jean shorts maybe if it's warm enough. No pun intended, Corvette people, but we just gotta have a little bit of fun.
Yeah.
So, but hey, our Camaro people, I can't say much. I wear blue jean shorts and tennis shoes too. So, but and then after that, CJ, what we got coming up?
After that, we got the Bowtie Nationals, which is May 3rd and 4th.
And that's an all new show, ain't it?
That's an all new show at Bristol Motor Speedway.
And hopefully it pans out to be like Super Chevy used to be.
You know, I really hope that takes its place. That would be awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, they've teamed up, I know I seen the other day with Chevy Performance and stuff like that, so I'm really hoping that takes the place and fulfills what Super Chevy left with from Bristol and then all the other areas around the area. Now, they are going to do another Bowtie Nationals up in Indianapolis later on in the year, and I think they'll try to make it grow to like a whole show circuit like Super Chevy was one day. So after that,
That's the GM Nationals, which is June 21st and 22nd.
and that'll be a show, I don't know if Dale and CJ will get to go to, maybe they will, hopefully they will, but that's a show that I really enjoy. If you're a GM nut, I highly recommend it. They have autocross, they have a exhaust competition, and then when I say exhaust competition, Dale, heck, it ain't an exhaust competition, it's where you set your car around. They take off and run like a 8 mile wide open to show how loud their exhaust is. There's custom displays, and one thing to mention, it's at the Carlisle Fairgrounds and Carlisle Events that puts that on. This is their 25th anniversary, so I'm sure they're going to pull out all the stops for that event.
Yeah.
And also, during the Carlisle GM Nationals, they do what they call the Third Gen Nationals, which was spawned off 2 years ago, which I attended it and done a video of it. Third Gens, they finally made an event just for third gen only cars, and well, the old junker behind us back here, I hope I can finish it up, and I hope I take it this year maybe, if good Lord willing the creek don't rise.
Yeah.
So, but hopefully CJ and them will get to go, so.
Even if I could go, even if I don't spectate, I'm gonna try my best to go.
Yeah.
I bet you he's gonna pay for the gas.
And too, there's a third gen I've been looking at. You never know. I may get it and
Yeah.
have it going by
If
then.
he
You never
hurry
know.
up and dig in his pockets a little bit.
Yeah. Never know.
So, what we got after that?
After that, we got the Triple Crown of Rodden, which is September 6th and 7th.
Dale?
Triple Crown. I think the video we done on it speaks for itself.
Yeah,
I mean, that's an awesome video. I
Yeah.
really wish I could got
That's probably one of the hands down best events you can attend. I mean,
Yes.
this past year it was the inaugural one. It was the first one, and you would have thought it was their 100th one. I mean, they had everything down pat in order.
It seemed like a good family friendly event.
Oh, it was.
Yeah.
I mean,
And get out there at 7 o'clock in the morning, be like half a mile back, trying to get into the show 3 wide, and they
Yeah.
like Daytona. It was unreal.
oh man, it was great.
And you know, one thing about the Triple Crown, Bobby Alloway and Gary Casey do that show. They're outstanding individuals.
They are.
They honored two old country boys like us
Yeah.
because we just sat on the couch and talked about their
They
show
talk
for them.
about the show.
And they honored us with a bow tie that was signed, that was hand pinstripe.
Yeah.
And they signed it for us, and I should have brought that. I should have. I know, I forgot to, but hey, when you move in a new house, like, you know, everything's like up in the air. So. But now, the Triple Crown of Rolling was a great event, and look forward to that this year as well. So moving on down the highway.
I mean, after that, we got the Smoky Mountain F-Body Fest, which is October 10th through 12th.
And that's something near to my heart. That was a show that I done with some people back about 5 years ago, was the last one we done. And we done it to have a Camaro Fire event in the Tri-Cities and East Tennessee area, really. And, you know, it's a lot of work to put on a big event.
Mhm.
It's a lot of work. And, you know, we done good with it, but the help was not all there to help us to get, to put it out, to put the words out, the money, financially, it takes a lot of funds. And I was contacted by Rob Keeble of Knoxville, Tennessee, about the name that he was wanting to do a Camaro Firebird event. So I decided to release the name to him. The one thing I did ask him is to donate to children's charities, because that was the thing we done. All the money we took in from the show, we donated to St. Jude's, and we also picked a child each year and donated to them. And the one year with Matthew Millsap's eye rock that we were done for him, little boy that had cancer, and we a bunch of us got together and fully restored an eye rock for him back years ago. This was before Mad Bowtie. I even thought about being Mad Bowtie. That's even before I knew Dale.
Yeah.
But it was a lot of good for that show, and I hope that Rob and the guys that do this event, it's going to be at the Smoky Stadium right off exit 407 in Sevierville on I-40. So they got the whole outside plot of land there to use, and I hope that Rob and the guys do a great job with the event. You know, when they first contacted me about the name, I just said, you know, hey, you know, we can't, I don't have the funds, I don't have the connections to be able to do it. Y'all run with it, and we're definitely gonna be there bringing you coverage from it.
You know, I definitely say it'll be in good hands.
It will be. It'll be in good hands. Rob and them guys are great people, so. Then what?
Then we got the CTM Fall Revival, which is October 18th and 19th.
Boys,
Yeah.
there's no explanation for that show.
No.
It's just awesome.
It's, you just have to be there.
I had to say this, Lou Perez and everybody that has a hand in that event, they do it for free, but by donation for children.
And they raised how much this past year, was it?
40-some thousand, or was it more than that?
I can't remember.
It was
It
way up there.
Way up.
For, you know, they do it 2 days, but main day of the show was on a Saturday. And the Denton Farm Park, Byron Hunt, was the best location I've ever seen to have a car show at. I mean, it was just out in the middle of nowhere, and they had a train that ran around it that we rode, and everything was just so neat about the whole event venue. It felt like a venue for where trucks should be.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, just a right spot.
It was the right spot. You know, old Knucklehead over here didn't get his truck done.
Well, it's done now, so hopefully we'll ride it this year and see what happens.
Well, hopefully we do. Hopefully he rides it
Hey, I
this
drove
year.
it up here yesterday.
Yeah, I heard him coming. Of course, that's my fault. I give him the muffler to go line, so.
Dumpster special.
Dumpster special, that's it. But, no, CJ's got his truck, so we can roll through trucks wide now and put our cameras on there and get rollers going down the road and stuff. And, you know, in general, we just want to work on bringing better content. We want to work on our footage and stuff. We want to make you all tune in every time we come in to bring a video to you.
I think that'd be really great. If we can make that our goal this year.
Yeah, and we're going to have garage tech videos this year. I know this old black thing behind me, I'm going to be working on it. I got to put some interior stuff in it, and, you know, I'll show you step by step what I'm doing, like some of the interior work that I got to do. And
I mean, I'm gonna try to bring you some more truck tech videos this year. I've got a lot more stuff to get done on mine, even though she's a real one.
Never know, if I open up my pockets and buy old third gen, there'll be some videos on that thing.
yeah. Or if you just make sure your door shuts, Wanda.
Well, yeah.
Or your steering wheel don't come
Steering wheel
off.
don't come
Yeah,
off.
that'd be
Hey, the
fun.
hood ain't coming off.
Hey, yeah.
That is right.
Yeah, I finally talked to Numbskull here and put his hood hinges on his truck.
I
Finally,
had
after
that
14
thing for I don't
years.
know how long, no hood ain't.
No, it wasn't that long, but finally talked to you into it. But y'all, we're gonna have some great coverage hopefully for you in 2024 coming down the pike. And, you know, the list of shows we just gave you, that's just stuff that we know that we're gonna try our best to be at. You know, there's always obligations that can come up. Family, little ones.
Yeah.
Hopefully we'll be able to bring you that coverage. And, you know, hopefully they have that cruise in downtown this year.
Yeah, the downtown Elizabeth cruising, you know, that's a big part of our area here in East Tennessee. And my dad is part of that car club that does that event, and you know, we try our best to bring coverage of it. And my dad works his heart out, along with every member of the Carter County Car Club, to raise money for local charities. And they raised over $30,000 this year. Just people donating, just throwing into a bucket at the top of town. And to think there's people in this town that wants that gone from this town, I don't understand it.
No.
They want this to be the new Pigeon Forge, and I really hope we don't see that.
No.
Yeah, well, that, and like I say, they just want certain events and stuff, but we hope and pray that the cruising don't go away. We hope city council realizes, you know, hey, there's a good event, this is a good thing for the community, it brings families together, it brings old timers together to talk about the good old days with their hot rods. What more could you want?
Yeah.
Clean family fun, instead of, you know, people coming down there with going to bars and stuff like that, you know,
Yeah.
partying it up.
Yeah,
It's just plain family fun, and that's what these hot rods are.
Mhm.
They're supposed to be meant for plain family fun. Whether you got a show car, a rat rod, just a cruise in your daily driver, a new car, it don't matter. If you enjoy your car, the Carter County Car Club loves you to see you at the Elizabeth and Cruising.
yeah.
And it's about coming together and just enjoying it. So hopefully that stays this year. You know, of course, we haven't been in a couple years down to the Lenore Cruise In over in North Carolina. They do a once a month cruising on Saturday nights. Hopefully get over there some this year.
You ought to do that in West Jefferson too. Is that-
Yes,
yes.
the Cool Nights hot rides in West Jefferson.
Yeah.
Great event. They do it once a month. I think it's the third Saturday of the month, where Lenore's the first. But boys, I mean, there's a lot of cruising
I think
events.
Mountain City was having one too, wasn't
Yeah,
it?
that's it.
Mountain City does one on Friday nights. I don't know. I haven't talked to the gentleman that does them. He does great events. Of course, they do the one on Friday night over in Jonesboro, where you live,
Yeah,
down at the
down
Hardee's.
Hardee's, yeah.
And they do one on Friday night, a real good one over in Kingsport, over at the Target Shopping Center over there in
Yeah.
Kingsport.
That's
So-
a good one.
There's several cruise ins in the area to go check out and see, but like I say, a lot of people love downtown Elizabeth on Saturday nights. And hopefully it stays, because, I mean, since I was a kid, that's been a staple
Oh, yeah.
of this area. I mean, that was the thing to do, Saturday night, go down to the cruising, even when it was down at Ingles.
Yeah, 'cause that's always fun then.
So, but, you know, that's the main things for this year, and, we'll see what comes down the pipe for next year, won't we?
Yep.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be a good one.
Well, guys, I think we've kind of rambled on and talked, I think pretty well, kind of our idea for 2024, don't you?
I
I
believe
think
so.
so, yeah.
So, well, we know one thing, at least CJ can hear good with his ears today.
Got the big ears.
Bigger than.
Yeah.
Ain't no earwax in them as far as I can see right
Yeah, I
now.
can't see that.
So, but y'all, speaking for Dale and CJ both, and I'm sure they'll agree with me, we want to thank everyone again from the bottom of our hearts.
Yeah.
This ride we've been on for the last couple of years with this YouTube channel, you know, we didn't know where it'd take us. And, you know, we,
Finally be over 800 subscribers.
to be over 800 subscribers, and that's all thanks to y'all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all thanks to you all. And
Yep.
from the bottom of our hearts, we appreciate every one of you. And, you know, we ask you, you know, share with your friends.
Yeah.
Tell them about us. You know, we just want to keep on growing for you. And if there's something you see that we're doing that, you know, or something we don't do that you think we might ought to do, shoot us a message on our community chat, or our message on Facebook on our page. You know, we'll take it into consideration and see what we can do with it.
Yeah.
But with us growing, you know, we're trying to do the best what we can, you know, the equipment and stuff, you know, that costs a lot of money, don't it, Dale,
Yeah,
to do it, so. But we're trying to do our best, and like I say, we're gonna have 2024 coming down the pike, and hopefully some good coverage coming.
Yeah.
So, from the bottom of our hearts, we all want to wish you all a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. So I'm Michael,
I'm Dale.
And I'm CJ.
and we'll catch you next time on the next episode of Mad Bowtie Garage. We gone!